And I say, brother, you have one big brother, and I'm not talking about that big brother. I'm talking about as much as you are being entertained by that big brother, that's a diversion of what the enemy is doing. Wow. The enemy has locked you into a system where you look at non-entities and look at the things that they are doing and think to yourself, whoa, what entertainment. Yet you are under a big brother yourself. The question then is, where is it sending your photos? So they're not getting this. You can even watch Big Brother, the real Big Brother that they're doing here that you think is entertainment, on your phone, yet your phone is filming you every 5 seconds. Who is the fool? Them in Big Brother or you are in Big Brother? How on earth do they create a technology to take your photo every 5 seconds? 1 hour is understandable.
5 seconds.
2 hours is okay. We might think maybe they want to sell something. 5 seconds is as if they want to know where you are exactly, how or what you're doing at that moment. 5 seconds. 5 seconds, they think you have moved. Maybe you don't have an idea because you heard it. Let me show you. The computer is listening to you, even your own computer.
This is proof that your devices are always listening to you. Have you ever had a conversation about a product and then you started seeing ads for it everywhere? Now, these big tech companies claim they don't listen, but a YouTuber by the name of Michelo proved otherwise in a live stream a few years ago. He held up a piece of paper with a subject he had not talked about yet. He visited a few websites to see what ads they were currently showing.
And here we have a breast cancer ad, is that right?
He closed everything on his computer and started talking about the subject.
All right, so dog toys. Maybe some dog toys near me. Affordable dog toys, that'd be really good for me.
He went back to the same websites he visited before, and lo and behold...
Oh my God! It's right there! Dog toy ads, again!
He also received an ad for Ford.
Maybe you're still not getting what we are trying to say. In your mind, you think they're just trying to sell. That's another thing. Trying to sell is another thing. But remember, their idea is they want human control. So since they want human control, they will have to sell, and money has to come out of your pocket while they're monitoring where you are at the same time. The idea I'm giving you is your gadget is selling you out. But what he's trying to do is just control you, see where you are, that when they want to trigger what they want to trigger, they know exactly where to find you. You can't run now. Now they know where you are now. You see, who is that guy? Zuckerberg. What is he known for? Facebook. So he deals with computers, right? So there's something you don't notice from that picture. Now show them. His own computer, he blocks the cameras.
Oh.
He posted it. Never thought about what he was doing. He was posting, advertising his company. But in the background, there we see his own camera. He blocks those cameras. That's a very good drug seller who is not getting high on his own product. He knows exactly what his computers can do. He knows what his systems can do. And he himself, being a billionaire, blocks. Now I want to show you facial recognition in China.
They're constantly monitored by facial recognition cameras that are able to instantly put a face to a name. Now the Chinese are also ranked, given a mark out of a possible 950 points. A score in the 700s is considered good. Around the 500 mark is not. For now, the number is a sort of bank credit rating, keeping track of everyone's spending habits.
I think being ranked is a good thing. A society has to have rules.
It forces us to be well behaved.
It may seem scary, but it's just like that here. We're used to it, and anyway, we don't have a choice.
But in an effort to keep all of its subjects in line, Beijing is taking the system a step further in 2020. It's aggregating data gathered by banks, private companies, and the state to rate if someone's a good or bad citizen.
By using the most data possible, the so-called big data, the system will play an important role in rebuilding a moral society.
The state will go over every detail of a person's life with a fine-tooth comb. Their financial situation, spending habits, career, even behavior on social media. Criticizing the government online or displaying outward signs of wealth is a no-no. On the other hand, praising the party or giving blood increases your social credit. Xiao Wen Wang is a model citizen. She lives in Nanjing, a testing ground for social ranking. Married with a child, she has a job in a retirement home, no debts, and she wouldn't dream of jaywalking.
As a good citizen, I respect the rules of the road. If I didn't, I'd lose points on my social credit.
In theory, everything can be taken into account in the social score, even the most innocuous errands like supermarket shopping. When Xiao Wen Wang makes an electronic payment, her purchases tell the state a lot about her. Buying cigarettes would count against her. On the other hand, nappies show she's an attentive mother. Beer could indicate alcoholism. She'd be better off buying water. In this pilot city of 8 million people, there are only 18,000 model citizens. For Xiao Wen Wang, there are perks to be had, such as paying half price for the bus.
I get discounts for all public services, even at museums. And the library is free for me, thanks to my score.
A good score brings benefits, but people with low scores lose rights. The cinema names and shames people considered untrustworthy, plastering their details, even their addresses, across big screens.
It's a matter of principle. Those people have to be condemned.
Those people aren't honest, so they have to pay the price.
It's only right to pay your debts. You have to blacklist those that don't.
The Supreme Court has created a blacklist for so-called bad citizens, those whose ratings have dropped to 0. On it are companies, but also 23 million people to date. Among them is this journalist Liu Hu. He got a little too close to uncovering corruption among high-profile party members. After being sued for defamation by the subject of a story he'd written, he was blacklisted. But he only realized when he tried to buy a train ticket and was told he was banned from traveling.
That tells me I'm still on the blacklist.
Punished because he's been branded untrustworthy by the state.
Once you're blacklisted, you can no longer get a bank loan, start a business, buy an apartment, or even send your children to a private school.
Liu Hu is among a tiny minority of people who have dared to criticize the system, which some are calling a digital dictatorship.
I worry because I think many people like me will be deprived of individual freedoms, and all of us will live with restrictions of one kind or another.
After our meeting, Liu Hu learned that his name had been removed from the blacklist, but he still has a long way to go if he doesn't want to languish at the bottom of the social credit hierarchy.
All right. Thank you. Somebody said control there. See, but notice how they're thankful to their government for introducing this. Because nobody's telling them this is the plan of the enemy. The Bible says it this way, that he wants to remove boundaries of nations. And you can only do that with technology. With technology, everything now is now within reach. And You think you are safe when you are in your house. You are safe when you remove your clothes. You are safe when you have sex with your husband. When you kiss that boyfriend or that girlfriend or that somebody's husband, you are safe. Ladies and gentlemen, whilst you are busy looking at people, enjoying yourself, watching TV, and these little guys and little boys and girls are practicing their immorality in front of the camera, guess what? You are the one they are filming. Job 34, verse number 21. For the eyes are upon the ways of a man. His eyes are upon the ways of a man, and he sees all his goings. Luke 12, verse number 2.
Luke 12, verse number 2. For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed.
There is nothing covered that shall not be revealed.
Neither hid that shall not be known.
Now, do you see the attributes of God are about him being all-seeing, all-knowing, omnipotent, all-powerful, omniscient, all-seeing, omnipresent, everywhere. Do you understand that this is telling you that God can see his power? He can be everywhere. He can do whatever. Everywhere he is, God knows. The only thing that I've just mentioned here in the beginning was, if God has these attributes, the devil doesn't.
Yes, sir.
So the devil knows he can't see everywhere. So he has to have a certain system by which he presents his information to the entities that need it for him to execute whatever mandate he has upon himself. Now, that means this world, if we look around and we see, as God has ministered to me several times on this world, being under surveillance. And this is 4 verse number 9. And the Lord said unto Cain, where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? Big brother. According to Abel, a brother knows where his young brother should be. So they've taken this concept and CCTV, closed circuit TV around the world, and we're putting them in houses to look at people committing adultery and incest. And we celebrate them and give them money. And we are so excited as a whole country vote for them. The more immoral that person is, more love we shower them with.
They'll win.
If you're not immoral, you won't win. You won't just be sitting there running away from the cameras. No, you have to be in the camera's face. You'll be acting crazy. The enemy has locked you into a system where you look at non-entities and look at the things that they are doing and think to yourself, whoa, what entertainment. Why are they doing this? They know the truth, but they're seeking to monitor and control you. That's the whole thing. The game is on monitoring you. It's on controlling you. And you will be controlled until you say to yourself, what's the use of using this gadget?